Gotcha.
All right.
Agents, so
Are we ready for the rules?
Shervin,
Yep.
would you like to explain them, or would you like me
Well,
to
the
go
good thing
through
about being at the beach, the rules don't require me to go back to the
let
White
myself
House,
just
right?
All right. I
right now?
guess I can start,
Yeah, that would
Dragon.
be good. Yep.
Yeah. So essentially, what we're trying to do here is folks are trying to imagine, oh, how about if I
Well,
play
that happens.
7 raid? Can I do that? 7 players in the raid? Can I do that? Or 6 players? Now you guys can have that experience. All right.
All
The
right.
main
Yep.
idea here is that Dragonbane is going to be the host throughout the raid. Alright, he is going to pick one mystery person for each boss that's going to try to ruin your experience in this raid.
Oh, I already did that on Razorback. I was a little early.
You did. You
Yeah.
did. That was very
You blew
smart.
it.
That's right.
Saboteur.
That's right. But here's the thing. That person cannot be like too obvious, obviously. Alright? Now, let's say after we're done with Boomer, that person was trying to fail the raid. After we're done with Boomer, the host is going to pick 2 people within the group, and that 2 people will need to discuss and guess who that person is. Alright?
Who the Saboteur
Now,
is?
that's right. That's right.
If yeah, and what if they can't guess it, Shervin? What if they
Now,
don't guess who it
if
is?
they cannot guess that person, that
Uh-huh.
murder will continue his effort to make the raid fail to the second boss.
Okay.
So how
Okay?
will the people that are supposed to sabotage know that they're the saboteurs?
Well, I'll let you know. Don't you worry about that.
That's right.
Lurch has already picked me as the Saboteur.
Alright. Now, if the 2 people can actually guess correctly, it means that the Saboteur will be a spectator for the next boss. And the host is going to pick another murder for the next boss.
Which means then we would be doing a whole boss with just 6 people, Shervin? Get
That's
that
right.
shit out of here, huh?
That's
What are you
right.
trying to do to us?
Get that shit out of here.
Alright? And then continue on. Now, let's say if we're doing Boomer, that Saboteur were able to make the fail the raid, right? Again, we're going to select 2 people to guess who that person is, and let's say if he is right, um, that person is just going to be a spectator. If he gets it wrong, that uh, we're just going to clean the raid. I mean, get through Boomer and then go to the next step. That's all. So
So you said 2 people are the ones that will discuss who the Saboteur is.
that's right.
Which 2? Like, how are the 2 people picked?
Yeah, the host is going to pick the 2 people, and then they're going to discuss.
So
In the
Dragon will
party
just
chat.
randomly pick 2
This will
people?
prevent.
That's right.
Oh,
this
I
will
see why.
prevent
Yeah, the Saboteur being picked as a discusser.
Kind of as Dungeon Master, per se.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay.
All right. So when those 2 people are discussing, we're just going to stay silent. We're going to listen to their logic why uh, those 2 people pick a person.
My gosh,
Yeah,
you mean I get to critique every single thing that you guys have been doing?
That's right.
I'm still a little confused, guys. I understand the 2 are going to
okay.
discuss it,
Yep.
and then just randomly 2 people. I'm still
Dragon
I
picks the
will-
2.
I'll after the boss.
But how do
battle
the
ask-
2 know who they? Oh, well,
You gotta be
maybe
paying
an in-game
attention.
message
I'd
or
like
something.
all of you to be
Yeah.
paying attention to positions.
Okay, pay
paying
attention. Okay.
Yep.
And to see if you can pick out who the Saboteur is. And
Yes.
Saboteur, please make it hard on all of these raid leaders.
I'm trying to figure out how to make it hard.
Well,
Wow.
There's some blue pills for that.
They make a pill.
Wow, Diggity. You said I'm gonna figure out how to make it hard. Thanks, Diggity.
Little
Clue
gets the
number
award
1.
tonight. Ding, 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 ding.
Clue number 1.
So far, the funniest joke of the night, right there. He says,
So-
"I'm trying to figure out how to make it hard." and
Make it
Little gets,
hard.
Hey, there's blue pills for that.
Hey, Dragon. So how are you going to communicate who the saboteur is? Is it through
Private
instant
message?
message or Discord?
From now on, I've already chosen the first one, and you will get the message soon. So you'll get a PM message from me on Discord.
Perfect.
Oh, on Discord.
Nobody listen to the stream in case mine dings.
Okay.
Let me
Are we all?
message this person.
Hmm?
Everyone go on mute so you don't get pinged.
Please mute your mics.
Who thunk of this?
All I know is Rabbit's been wearing that shenanigans hat all fucking day.
That's right. That guy.
Alright, so the rules of this are Dragon will be our host. He is picking one person to be a saboteur, and afterwards he's going to randomly pick two people that have to discuss who the saboteur was. I believe if they get it wrong, they get murdered by the saboteur. And if they get it right, then the saboteur is spectating for the
Agents,
next one.
Setting the rate.
So if they get murdered,
Thank you.
they're being
We have- Our first person
They'll be
is picked
spectating.
now.
Let me get something to drink. I'll be right back.
and these are only for bosses, right?
Well,
Only for
he's
boss.
from now until the boss ends, and then that's it.
All right.
We'll take time to figure out who it was,
Thank you, Blaine.
and
Ooh.
I'll choose two of you to critique the reasoning on why you choose the person you do. But listen, you both have to talk with each other, deliberate with each other.
Lemon, that's
And
just
you
a way to
can
highlight a
speak amongst
message
each
as
other,
well,
the
but
two of you,
it's a bit of a
to
joke.
figure out
So
one decision between
everyone
the
was
two.
treating me with a lot of
Choose one
respect,
of
and
all
Q
of
and Melly
the
started
agents.
to
Okay?
reverse that. They
means
started
between the two of
saying,
you, you come up with one decision.
F you little.
Okay, you're
And
gonna
Melly
pick
changed
two
it
to
to
figure out
Kung
who
Fu
the
Little.
two
Anytime he
saboteurs
sees
are?
me, he
Two
says Kung
brains
Fu
to
Little,
figure out
basically
one
meaning F you
saboteur.
little.
You only have
And
to figure out one.
so
Punish you
that's
in
what
the
that
next
is.
boss
It
is
says,
gonna be
tell me what
6
you really
people,
think of me
because
or whatever.
That means,
Both of them
Sheridan?
go.
What does that mean, Sheridan?
But that's all. It's really just a way to highlight the message.
can't
choose. That means
People
the
do
murderer
use it
goes
to
and
say
I
how much they're
choose
enjoying
what?
the community
They
and
don't-
stuff
one
like
of
that.
them
Oh, if they
Hey,
select
Sassy, what's
the
going
wrong
on?
saboteur?
The two people,
Uh-huh.
one of them has
If
to
they-
wait, or what? Rock, paper, scissors?
I assume-
Because it's one decision.
I assume
Or
if
did you
the
assume they're both
I assume the two, if they get it wrong, the murderer kills the two of them, and then they spectate, and we have to 6-man the fight. But if it's the other way, like if they pick the saboteur, they like throw him in prison or something, and then he's spectating. So I assume we're doing this raid with
That's
7
how
or
we're
8, 6 people all the time. Am I wrong on that?
Dang,
That is absolutely right.
that's what I'm
Yeah.
trying to figure out.
Yep.
Okay.
There you go. So
I like that.
if the saboteurs are wrong, then they get stabbed in the back because they're looking the wrong way, and they both are dead, and they
Okay.
have to spectate the next fight.
Thank you for clarifying, Little.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice, nice.
All right. All right.
So for any of you,
this is just a prototype run. Anyhow.
Yeah, this is more prototype
It'll be
to
fixed.
get a more efficient game we're trying to introduce into the raid later on. Where one person is the host and we can play the murder game, murder mystery.
sounds good.
We're hoping that this prototype works well. Thank you for being our test subject.
Well, let's get going. Oh, I should totally.
Special raid day. What is it, raid? What number?
I totally am not the saboteur guys, but I am on my jammer, so
Spoiler alert.
Alright, I'm back.
yeah.
Oh, you're
Okay.
gonna jam for us, Little?
Well, I'm still on it, but I'm not the saboteur. I promise you. I swear.
Oh.
Okay, so for any of those that just joined, we're doing a murder mystery raid for Sheridan's 500th raid. The rules are, Dragon has, he's hosting us tonight, so he's not really participating. He's kind of like the dungeon master.
I'll be playing jammer at the end of the battle too, so that the saboteur can't mess us all.
Okay. And so Dragon has private message two people. No, sorry, one person, and that person is going to be a saboteur. They're going to try and ruin the fight for us in some way or another. And then at the end of the boss fight, Dragon will pick 2 other people, and he will get those 2 people to discuss who they think the saboteur is. If they guess correctly, the saboteur goes to prison and can't fight in the next fight. If the two are wrong, the Saboteur stabs them in the back, and both of them will have to spectate in the next fight. So one way or another, we are going to be 7 or 6 manning all of the fights, except for Boomer on this one. I will need test subjects for my 200th. I have an idea, but I'm afraid it's complicated, Box says. Do you want a private... Oh, go ahead.
Sorry. We asked Shervin what...
Do you want to private message me, Bach, with what your idea is?
Big raid, right.
See if we can figure it out.
He thought, what better to bring to the community than an example that you can 7-man the raid.
That doesn't mean you gotta kill somebody, you just gotta, like, start it with 7 people.
Oh, who's being inclusive?
I'm not even shooting ads. I'm looking around trying to see what everybody's doing.
It's gonna be hard, they're all wolf packed up.
Sounds good, Buck. Yeah, we can sort it out or see what's too complicated
And if
or
you're
not.
not shooting, then how do I not know it's you?
Oh, okay. Trying to throw you off. Trying to throw you off.
Shit. Alright. Well, I can't deliberate right now. I have to shoot ads. Figure out why Unknown likes that position so much.
You like these raid parameters? Nice. Yeah, it should be pretty good. Always coming up with something, some new way to raid. I saw that, Naylor. You let me almost die. That's pretty sus.
Why would he want somebody else to kill you, though, if he's a murderer?
All I know is...
If you're standing right next to me and I don't throw you a hive, I'm a saboteur.
Oh, man.
Now he's thinking...
We call that a 6 a.m. raid.
Is that an intent there? Oh. That's on you.
Oh, yeah. Throwing a teammate a hive is optional.
Unusual energy signature
Okay, so...
detected. I've never seen readings like this. Looks like it's coming from the terminal.
Find a
Get in
position.
there and see if you can pinpoint the source.